Moonshine family. I'm with my wife Anna. We are traveling today. We're some traveling carnivores. We're in the car right now. You can see everything whizzing by Anna's head.
Yeah, it's a nice day out.
Yeah, it's a nice day. We wanted to see who's awake on a Saturday morning.
Right.
You guys all like sleeping in carnivores, or you guys like top of the morning carnivores? That's that little Lucky Charms guy, though, ain't it?
Oh, is it? Oh,
top of the
We'll
morning.
have to figure out a different thing to use.
top of the morning to ya. Something like that.
Something. So, do you got any updates for him?
So, updates.
Updates.
Yeah, we got some updates. Always got updates. We can give them I'll give them an update on what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
in a little bit.
Oh,
in a little bit. In a little bit, because I'll let them know where we're traveling to in a little bit. But otherwise, updates. Anna just put out her newest video yesterday, so that was cool. It's basically a quick summary from her first 300 days on the carnivore diet, and she just goes through like the benefits and the kind of the ups and downs, you know, and the personal benefits she's experienced from the carnivore diet. So that way, if other people are interested, they could watch that video and they can hear what impact the carnivore diet made on Anna's health and determine if they want to tackle the diet for themselves or not. So that was fun to get that video out.
Yeah.
Her next video, she will be doing some shopping.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, because she is constantly losing weight, so she's constantly changing clothes sizes. And it's nice when you're on the carnivore diet, you can go thrifting and stuff, and you don't have to buy a full wardrobe until you're down to your goal weight. So that's kind of a fun thing, to go thrifting and get some new clothes in sizes that you might not have ever been in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I tried a large on, and that has fit, or some of them. And then I even tried a medium that JT had, and it fit fine too. So I might be skipping past a large and going to a medium. We'll see. I'm sure I'll kind of be in a couple sizes.
Yeah.
It's just the struggle of when you're losing weight, just never stops. You know, you gotta keep finding new clothes. And it kind of works out, because like we were talking about this in another live stream 2 days ago, just that we get grease stains all the time in our clothes. Sorry, I can't really look at the camera too much, but
yeah, she's driving. She can't look at the camera.
But yeah, you get grease stains all the time, and then I have to like, if they don't come out, I have to like throw them out or something. I don't know. I've never been good at getting grease stains out. So if you guys are watching and you have good tips on how to get the grease stains out from cooking meat, let's chat about it.
Yeah, how do you get that grease, the meat grease, and the fat, the tallow?
Right.
You know, like, how do you get that stuff out of your clothes? If you guys got any tips.
Right. And I'm gonna make myself an apron so I don't have as much of that, but I still think it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah.
Because, and some of it's my fault. When I'm eating, it just drips out of my clothes. But
well, part of it too, she's gonna be like, do you guys use aprons when you're cooking your food, like to keep the grease off your clothes and stuff? Yeah, there you go. Scooby the dog. Yeah, aprons. Yeah, Anna's been making an apron.
Don't say for who.
No, but she's been making an apron for herself, and it's gonna be nice, because then it's like this nice custom-made apron, and you know it's quality.
Yep.
And it's gonna protect your clothes a little bit.
Yeah, and the nice thing about making,
at least while you're cooking. Right. I don't know, while you're eating, then you have to use a bib.
Right. The nice thing about making your own is you can personalize the fabric that you get and everything. That's something I'm big into. I like the sewing.
The sewing?
The sewing.
But yeah, shout out to Diane. So healthy. She likes sewing too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And she's
That's
on
fun.
her
We'll be
journey.
sewing buddies.
She's on her journey to be cancer-free from ovarian cancer. So shout out to Diane.
Yeah, shout out to you, girl. You got it.
Hopefully you're having a great day, and I know I am. I know Anna is. William is hanging out with my mother, which is his grandma. So it's grandma day for William. And I know he's still sleeping. So when he wakes up, he's gonna have his grandma
He's
there.
such a sleeper, so he's been sleeping till like 10 some days. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, we were outside for hours yesterday.
That's true. Lots of fresh air.
So I think that fresh air does do the little guy good. Like, he should be outside every day, honestly. I just think it's terrible the way the school systems treat our kids. They make them sit inside every day, all day long, with no sunlight, no fresh air, just bombarded with information that they won't even use on their job. You know, when they actually get a job, they're not going to need to know whether Ben Franklin had wood teeth. Like,
I think,
you know what I'm saying? I know it's good to know for history.
I think they still have recess at least, but it's still not enough in my opinion.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, there's nothing wrong with knowing that Ben Franklin had wood teeth, but, like, how is that going to help you make money?
Right.
And then, you know, like I said, they got the kids sitting inside all day. There's nothing wrong with school. Like, as far as, like, gathering knowledge, a school is a great way to gather knowledge, but it's not going to teach you how to make money. And that's what you need to survive out here. So I just think it's a shame the way they treat the kids. Yeah, you need to be on carnivore too. Otherwise you ain't got no energy, no health to make money.
Yeah. Now I have way more energy. I'm doing so much more things too. We do eBay, YouTube. I have my job too, so we balance a lot, and so we're busy a lot of the time. But it's good. Like I feel more like energized, more motivated. I think that's just one of the positive side effects of carnivore.
Yep.
And if you're coming in, let us know where you're from. Say hi.
Yeah, let's do a carnivore roll call. Where are you guys watching from right now? Ellen, Scooby the dog. I know you're from Wisconsin, just like me right now. Ellen.
Hey, Ellen.
I need to learn to sew. Yeah, Anna can show you sometime, Ellen.
Yeah, I'm new to sewing, but I love it, and I'm learning kind of as I go. And it's just nice. It's a creative outlet. I think everybody should have a creative outlet, and it's kind of helping. Like my brain's growing a little bit because I'm learning something new.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is fun.
And it's useful because, like, the other day we were gonna sell this shirt, but it was one of the buttons had fallen off, and so I just put a button on with my sewing machine. So it's definitely something, and then now we can sell it. So there's definitely something.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of benefit to sewing.
Ellen, before you go, can you guess where we're headed right now? We're headed to a movie theater, and the movie theater's name starts with an M. It's a movie theater here in Wisconsin. We're headed there right now. It starts with an M. I can't tell you guys what the name is. It's kind of a surprise what movie theater I'm headed to. Montello. Ooh, that's a very good guess, Ellen. But no, it's actually the Mikado Theater. We're headed to the Mikado Theater in Manitowoc because they've actually been hosting the search for this little Wisconsin boy named Elijah Vu. They've been allowing the family to come in there and the volunteers to come into the movie theater and to plan out where they're searching next each week for Elijah Vu until we find him. So yeah, that's a good guess, and I wanted to put that out there because I think most people are like, well, he's going to Carrie's movie theater. It's a movie theater in Wisconsin, starts with M. It's got to be Montello.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would have guessed too, but it's actually Mikado Theater. That's where we're going. We're going to look for a little boy who's been missing, Elijah Vu. He's just the cutest little thing you could ever see. And it's a shame that he was mistreated. And his body was put somewhere. And we're just trying to help them find this little boy so he can be laid to rest and have a proper burial like all of us deserve. Oh, I never heard of that. Okay, I thought you might be going to search. Yep. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Thank you, Ellen. I hope it goes well too. We just want to help the family. Me and Anna, we're gonna be talking with the family when we get there. I've searched before for Elijah with the volunteer groups, but I've never met the family yet. So I'm hoping to meet Elijah Vu's family today. Give him a nice big hug. Let him know that me and Anna are out there. We're thinking about your little boy. We're trying to find him when we get some free time. So he has not been forgotten, and I think it'd be nice to meet the family and just let them know that we still care for Elijah. What's up to everybody watching? We're on our way to the Mikado Theater early Saturday morning. We got to be there in a little bit to meet up with the family of a missing boy named Elijah Vu. He's a missing little toddler from Wisconsin. His mother dropped him off at the boyfriend's house, and the boyfriend was supposed to make this little 3-year-old boy a man, unfortunately. And he abused this child, and he put the body somewhere, and we don't know where this little boy is. He's been missing since February 20th. And we're trying to do what we can do. I have a second channel, if you guys are curious. It's called The Crime Scene. And we're going to be filming today for that, our second channel. And the second channel is all about helping people look for missing people, missing loved ones. Like even Sade Robinson, if her body parts are still missing now, I think there's still just a head missing for Sade Robinson here in Wisconsin.
What's going on with Wisconsin?
I don't know. Wisconsin's a mess, but
oh my goodness.
Sade Robinson, she was killed in Milwaukee and cut to pieces and thrown in the lake, and not just the lake. This guy put her body parts at different kids' parks, so kids were finding the body parts.
So messed up.
And now the body parts were thrown in the water too because they're washing up on the beach. And her father was out there by himself. He couldn't get any help from the police. He's looking for his daughter's body parts by himself in the dark with a flashlight. And he was looking for an arm and a head, and the arm just washed up on the shore of Lake Michigan in Illinois. So this poor girl's arm floated all the way to the beach in Illinois. So, if they're still looking for Sade Robinson's head in a week or two, we're going to go out and help look. Not that I want to find it, but you want to help the family, and
right.
You do want to find it because you want to help them, lay them to rest, but obviously it's going to be a gruesome thing. So yeah, that's why I started this channel, so I could be like boots on the ground and help people and get out there, and because if your kid was missing, I'm sure you would want me to come out and help you look for him, and that's exciting. So that whole second channel, The Crime Scene, and the handle is Crime Scene JT. If you want to follow that, and I'm gonna have all the updates from today, like today's video of the search. If there's any video of me meeting the family, Elijah Vu's family, I'll have that on the second channel. But I didn't want to put all of that stuff on my family channel here. I wanted to keep this kind of fun, light, and carnivore, just a lot of family related stuff rather than the missing persons stuff. But that stuff is still important to me, so I felt the need to make a second channel. I think I've got like 48 subscribers on my new channel.
Awesome. Yeah, go subscribe.
Go subscribe. So hopefully you guys can help me get to 50. I need 2 more of you guys to go subscribe to my new channel. We get to 50. Susie Underwood. Hi, JT and Anna.
Hello, Susie. Welcome.
Hey, Susie. Welcome to the live stream. We're hanging out this Saturday morning. We figured we'd take you
with us.
Yeah, we are some traveling carnivores. We're on our way to a movie theater in Wisconsin. Oh, I'm thirsty.
And if you are joining and have a question, just put a QQQ in front of it so we can tell.
Yep. I subbed to the new channel. Oh, thank you, Susie. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting adventure. And I'm hoping to not just go out searching for people. I'm hoping to actually help and find these people.
Right.
And that would be the ult to these families, and take you guys along on the ride with me. So and then if I'm not doing like a live stream on there or a search video where I'm searching for somebody, I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm talking true crime. And there's already a couple live streams I have up on the channel. So if you guys want to watch, I have a couple search videos, a couple live streams that I've done with my friend Jay from Guilty of Crime. That's her channel. Yeah, and I'm thinking about even getting my buddy Carnivore Bubba Rob. He used to be a prison guard, and he's very interested in the true crime stuff, just like me as well. So I'm thinking about getting Carnivore Bubba Rob on there with me sometimes, and we could do like a little true crime thing together, and I think that'd be fun. Life is short, you gotta live it up.
Right.
So where's everybody watching from today? We're in Wisconsin. A couple YouTubers from Wisconsin here.
Yeah, and it's real nice out.
Yeah, we're on the carnivore diet. We're outside enjoying our day. We're traveling about an hour away from our house to go look for a missing Wisconsin toddler. Let's see here. It's hard to read with the sun. Alan Tooth, hey JT and Anna. What's up, Alan?
Hello.
Jania, you're watching from Iowa. Let's go! Iowa's in the house. Alan Tooth, Clearwater, Florida. You know, I'm surprised Rick isn't in here putting it down for Miami.
Maybe he's working.
Yeah, that's true. Susie Underwood, Pennsylvania. Nice.
All over.
Shout out to Iowa, Florida, Pennsylvania.
Let's go.
Let's see. Inez. I live in Canada. What's up, Inez? Doing those nails over there. I see the emoji.
I have a question for everybody in the comments. What do you guys think about loose skin on carnivore? Do you think it'll go away with fasting, or do you think that that's really only something surgery can resolve? Because I'm starting to get loose skin quite a bit all over, and I don't know. I asked my doctor about it, and she's like, yeah, fasting doesn't really help, but I don't know. My doctor...
Dr. Barry says fasting helps with loose skin.
See, I don't necessarily trust my doctor because she's still all concerned about the, sorry if you're watching.
Well, she doesn't know a lot about carnivore.
Right, like she's just part of the normal system.
Right.
She just worried about cholesterol. My cholesterol's all been in their normal ranges, so she hasn't given me trouble about it. And she's like, she even said the other day, I need to adapt to carnivore diet. And I was like, I would have never thought I would hear a doctor say that, but
yeah,
outside of the carnivore doctors, you know?
Yeah, her doctor wants to switch to carnivore now. Alan Tooth, where are you guys going? We're headed to a movie theater in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, about an hour away from us, because there's a volunteer search group that's going to be meeting up at this movie theater, and we're going to be going out looking for a missing Wisconsin toddler named Elijah Vu. You can look him up here on YouTube. Elijah and then Vu, V-U-E. He's just a sweet little boy, and he's been missing since February 20th, so we're going out to look for him. That's where we're going. Northwest Alabama on patrol today. Deputy Sheriff Carnivore here. What's up, Sheriff? How you doing? Make sure you drive safe and keep the community safe out there. I'm sure it helps being a sheriff when you're on carnivore.
Oh, yeah. Probably more alert, you know, able to kind of move quicker, you know.
Yeah, and you don't have to be one of the typical sheriffs who huffs and puffs, and they're like, what are you, huffing and puffing from eating donuts or something? Be like, no, I actually don't eat donuts. I'm a carnivore. So I love that, man. Keep everybody safe in Alabama. Enjoy the weather. Hopefully it's good weather down there. I know right now everybody on the road, we're driving safe. I haven't seen anybody crazy today, so Wisconsin has been pretty safe today. I'm in Buckeye, Arizona, and lived in Sturgeon Bay for a couple of years. Loved it up there. Okay, nice. Thanks for chatting with us, Sharon. Little resistance training will help with the loose skin, you think, CB?
Yeah, I know. That is one thing my doctor said, and I know I got to get back into working out. I just haven't been super motivated. I've been kind of lazy, I guess. Not lazy throughout the day because I'm doing other things, but I just don't incorporate the exercise. I think I used to force myself to do that so much, and I'm just like kind of, what do you call that, aversive? It's aversive to me, I guess, but I went through a period several months ago where I was working out pretty often. I just kind of died down after that with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I gotta work on that.
Yeah, me too. I could be hitting the weights some more. It's tough. We have a 2.5-year-old son.
Yeah.
Who keeps us very, very busy.
He's just like go, go, go. Mom.
And luckily right now he's keeping Grandma very busy.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks Grandma if you're watching. Alan Tooth, I think it takes time along with intermittent fasting and water fasting. Yeah, that's what Dr. Berry says.
Yeah. I'm sure once I get rid of the fat, maybe my body will start eating the skin. You know, I'm getting there. Lose it every week, so.
CB Carmack, been carnivore 14 months. You know, and
awesome.
A question for you, has anybody on your force been interested in carnivore, seeing you do it? Has anybody else, you know, at the department saying, man, what the heck are you doing, man? You're looking good. I'm just curious, because I think a lot of officers, a lot of firefighters, you know, military, like, you know, all these like emergency and first responders types of people, they would really benefit from a carnivore diet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody would.
And, you know, some people don't like them, but, you know, Trump says, you know, we don't win anymore. Well, if you get everybody on carnivore, I'm sure you wouldn't lose much anymore.
And then on top of it, maybe we wouldn't have so much problems in the world.
Right. Let's see here. Carnivores, dude. What's up, my dude?
Hello.
What up,
Welcome.
JT says, what's up, man? Let's see. JT, I think you're losing your cheeks. Yeah, you know, I've been on carnivore for almost a year now, and I'd say the last 4 months, I haven't lost a pound. Except for the exception of the last 3 weeks.
You want to tell them what you did?
Well, I cut out dairy. So, like, you know, no milk, no heavy whipping cream for the carnivore ice cream, no cheese. I cut out salt, so it's not going to help me hold water. And I think it was Courtney Luna, a carnivore. She was saying that to get through her stall, she upped her protein and lowered her fat intake. So basically, I've been having my wife cook me some really, like, just really lean steaks with no fat on them. Just straight protein, and I've been eating the heck out of that and then letting my body tap into my fat reserves with the ketones. It's the ketones productions it's making. So that's what I've done. I've cut out dairy and I've upped my protein, lowered my fat, lowered my salt, and I'm starting to lose weight again after like a 4-month weight stall. And my cheeks, my face cheeks, they're like the last thing to go. My face cheeks and my belly are like the only two things. Like my legs look nice and trim, like you can see muscles. Like
I have heard that like your stomach is the last thing to go.
It's weird.
Unfortunately.
Other parts of my body look very trim, but then my chubby cheeks and my belly, they don't look so trim. So it is what it is, you know. Am I gonna quit the diet? No. If I never lost another pound for the rest of my life, would I quit the diet? No, because I feel so good.
Yeah.
So even if I never lost another pound, I would still stay on this diet, but I am losing weight again, which is nice because I would like to get cut and trim. And then eventually, when I get a little bit more free time, I'll add in some more exercise, which should help increase my weight loss quite a bit. Sorry, I'm low on the comments. But yes, I am losing my cheeks. Thank you for noticing. It's tough, man. I've had these chunky baby cheeks since a baby, man. Nancy, good morning, you two. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy.
Let's see, Carmack, I have some resistance bands now, but I understand about motivation. I've had so much success with carnivore alone, but need to ask more myself.
Yeah. It's always good, like, you always got to challenge yourself. You always got to set goals. That's what's going to make you successful in life in all areas.
You got to set goals. If you don't know where you're going, you're just going to be floating around.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'll make it a goal. You know what? I might start with, like, 1 day a week. Because I also don't want to overdo it. I've hurt myself working out before a couple times. So, got to take it slow and steady.
Yeah, lots of, I started going on daily walks with my dogs. We do about 3 to 5 miles a day. Nice. I also have been doing body weight squats and push-ups every other day. Nice.
That's great.
There are lots of options with resistance training and home workouts. When I started back a few years ago, I used to reuse resistance bands and light dumbbells. Nice.
Wow. Good for you. I think we have quite a bit of equipment at home, you know. Like we have elliptical, we have the weights.
Yeah, we've got some weightlifting stuff. Speaking of carnivore ice cream, I made some last night. Man, that was, I think, some of the best ice cream I've ever had. Yeah, it's good, but it stalled me. So just be careful, because that heavy whipping cream in there, man, it just goes right to the ass. Nancy, you need your electrolytes, so be careful. Yeah, I feel fine. If I felt like I needed them, I would take them, but lately...
I haven't really needed electrolytes either.
Yeah.
I felt fine. I think it's more so like when you are at the beginning, or, you know, like if you have... I feel like with the late dumping, it might be useful too. I don't know.
I just go by what Chafee says. Chafee says steak is literally the thing. Steak and water is all you need.
But if you feel you need them, you know, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure, because everybody's different. Your body might need more when you're on carnivore.
I guess I'm trying to just channel the Chafee magic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, whatever, man. If Chafee does it,
speaking of Chafee,
gotta work.
We're dry aging our first steak, and we're gonna eat it today.
Yeah, we've been dry aging this steak for like, what, 4 or 5 days now?
Yeah.
Almost a week. It looks really good in there, and we're gonna clear out some room so we can dry age some more ribeyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait because it sounds delicious.
No,
I saw Carrie do it.
Hungry.
I was like, man, I gotta try this too, because he taught me the reverse sear. And then I was like, you know what? If Carrie likes dry aged steak, I want to give it a try.
Let's see here, Carmack. I'm behind on the comments here. I've tried to introduce them because I am so passionate about it, but you know how brainwashed people are. I got tired of hearing ignorant comments from them. LOL. Frustrating when you know the answer. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day too, that it was...
And if they knew what you knew, they wouldn't be laughing at you and making comments. And that's just the thing. When you've been when you've been doing standard diet for so long, anybody else just seems like they're either wild and crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like you're losing your mind, or you're just one of those silly people who thinks the diet's gonna work. Otherwise, standard American diet, you know, some people are like, that's me, bro. I always like my hot wings, and I always like my big gut. I'll never change.
Yeah,
all right.
People look at you sideways sometimes when you tell them they're carnivore, but that's just their brainwashed. Like, we gotta understand, like, you know, that's just how society has trained everybody. And it took me a little bit too to kind of jump on the carnivore bandwagon. I thought JT was a little bit crazy for
She thought I was nuts doing carnivore.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like as annoyed as it is, or annoying as it is to get that from people, I think there's a reason for it. I think that's just how...
Hey, I did it anyways for like 24 days or something. I don't know how many days. It was quite a bit. I did it for almost a whole month with her shaking her head. And I was like, go ahead. I'm eating steak tonight. I'm eating burgers. No, I don't want a bun.
But sometimes in life you gotta be the weird one. Like that's just is what it is. And you know what? It's like kind of along the lines of this, like it's just hard to see other people suffering. Like it's hard to see people being overweight, like having pain, all that stuff. You know the answer, but then they look at you sideways. Like I think I just feel sad sometimes about it, especially for those in my family and my friends.
Yeah, because you're not like, I think they think is like we're being condescending, like we're kind of getting on them or judging them. And it's like, no, I actually cared about you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted my breath and even brought it up. So, but, gosh, man, you know, shit on me for caring. People
gotta reach their lowest of lows, though. I think I hear that consistently across people's stories. Like either they got to like their max weight that was their threshold. You know, like they're not gonna do it anymore. They're not gonna be at that weight, which is what I hit before I tried to lose a bunch of weight. Or like they just feel horrible, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like unfortunately you just have to get to that point before you start your health journey.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You know, guys, if I wasn't talking to you right now on this live stream, I'd be jamming out and annoying the hell out of her on this car ride. Because she knows on car rides, I'm that type of guy who's just jamming out.
I jam with you sometimes.
You know, each song goes by, I'm like, dang, that was 3 minutes. That was 5 minutes.
I know.
The next thing you know, you're down a half an hour and just a couple jams.
Exactly.
So, pump up the jams. S. McCabe, good morning.
Good morning.
Love you too, McCabe. Nancy, I like jump rope. Kent Carnivore has master jump rope. Yes, Kent Carnivore commented on one of my videos where I was jump roping and we were talking jump rope. I got to get him on my channel. I haven't had him on my channel yet. I'd like to do that. Everybody smash that thumbs up, man. If you love me. If you love Anna, if you love us, if you love, for the love of carnivores, smash the freaking like button. I'm begging you guys, man. One lady in the sheriff's office actually said you have to have a little bread. She said, I eat bread to soak up my stomach acid. Oh, dear Lord.
Maybe it's something else she's eating that's causing the stomach acid.
Yeah, you know, 10 pounds of, Flamin' Hots.
And then on top of the stomach acid, you're adding in all the sugar from the bread because it's carbs.
But, you know, it's soaked it up, though.
Old Wisconsin Sausage Factory.
Hey, there's the old Wisconsin Sausage Factory right there,
That's
guys.
Crazy. I don't know if Old Wisconsin's got good products, though. Like, if they have
If it's
stuff
clean,
there.
yeah, we'll have to check. But they do make a lot of meat products up in there.
Yeah.
Let's go! Wake up! It's Saturday morning. Wake up! Wake your ass up! We're on carnivore. We don't got time to sleep. We don't got time to rest. We don't got time to screw around. We don't got time for Big Macs. Let everybody else sit in there, and then they gotta unbutton their pants, man. As soon as they get done, they pull out of the drive-through. They park. They eat, and then as soon as they're out of the parking lot, man, they're unbuttoning their pants. We don't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that lifestyle no more. We got time to have fun. We got time to live, to hang out with family, to pursue our passions, to just live life, man, to the fullest. That's what we got time for. Jania, Anna should be a what? Oh, a coach. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, I was thinking about something similar to that. I like that. I just I have to get started on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just hard to read some of the comments because the glare from the sun on my phone here. So sorry about that, you guys. Hopefully I'm caught up now. But yeah, Anna would make a good coach, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky today.
But yeah, if I decide to do something like that, I'll let you guys all know. It probably wouldn't be something I would do full time quite yet, but you never know in the future. I just have a lot that I'm doing right now across all of our work and business. So it just, but I might start something. I'll think on it. I just have to think through how I would do it.
Yeah, right now though, you can guarantee get tips from Anna pretty much every Friday on her new video drop. So that's when we like to drop Anna's videos, on Fridays. Alan Tooth, thank you, man, for the donation. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Donations and people like you help keep the channel going so we can have fun and spread carnivore and spread our passion, live life. You both are very motivating. Keep it up. Eventually, we will convert some of the naysayers to carnivore once they see how healthy we are becoming. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I wanted to start the second channel and show carnivores like we don't just have to talk about carnivore.
Right.
We can pursue those passions we've always wanted to do now that we got our health back.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing them and people are asking you, man, how do you have so much energy to do X, Y, or Z? You can say, man, I can look for missing people now because I started this thing called the carnivore diet, and it's got me feeling good. So I just think that if we pursued our passions outside of carnivore, it would open up the door for carnivore more than just coming on here and talking about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
At least that's what I think.
And I think a lot of people, they wanna do their passion, but they don't have the energy or they don't feel good. And so when you don't feel good, I don't blame you. You do what you need to do in the day and you're done. Like, I used to be there. I used to just want to sit on the couch and watch TV after work every day.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't really sit down. Like, I'm just going. And so I want to help other people feel that way for sure. Like, I think when you're on carnivore, you hit a point where you're just like, man, I just want to tell everybody about it. I'm pumped up.
Well, they should be out there living their life too.
Yeah.
With
exactly.
energy, with the healthy feeling gut,
Exactly.
without stomach acid you need to soak up.
Yeah.
With bread.
And I used to be so shy, but like the more I go into carnivore, the more confident I am, and the more willing I am to like put my story out there. So I just want to help other people. I think that's the most important thing, is to get to more people, and we will, like, it'll grow.
That's what I'm saying, pursuing those passions outside of carnivore.
Yes.
Because if you just talk carnivore, that you're only going to reach so many people.
True.
But then if you're out there killing it, people are like, well, dude, how do you have so much dang energy? Like, what the frick do you eat?
Right.
To do all this? Or, if you're playing sports, you're playing football and you're just killing it, people are like, dude, you're a beast. What are you eating? Then you could say, I'm eating carnivore. And then when people say, well, oh, I want to have energy like him, or I want to play football like him, or I want to do whatever she's doing, then I think it's going to convince them to do carnivore a lot easier, where they're like, well, shit, if that's what she's eating, I'm going to eat that.
Right.
Because I want that energy. I want results. So that's why I think we have to stay focused on our passions outside of carnivore, and then bring carnivore in if we can, which I know we can. So thanks for the donation, Alan Tooth. Appreciate you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
CB Carmack. One deputy argued our stomach acid is to break down plant material. Oh, Lord. I said, go order a chicken salad, and hours later, see what's in your toilet. Yeah, that's so true, though.
I just, like, there's so many justifications that people use, like, when they're trying to talk to you about it. It's like, no, like, no. Plants are trying to kill you. I'm just going to throw that out there.
And all these justifications, it's just nonsense.
Right.
They're holding to something that they think, and it's not even a fact or a scientific fact or anything. They're just like, well, I don't know. I think the bread soaks up my stomach acid.
Yeah,
like,
and you know what?
What proof do you have? You shoved a camera down there to show us how effective this bread is?
Yeah. And I didn't eat too many veggies before, but I did eat quite a bit of fruit. And ever since I started carnivore, I don't have problems with acid reflux at all. So
yeah, me neither.
It's really, I think the plants are doing something, and that's why a lot of people have that acid.
People in the other cars, like over there, like, they think like I'm filming them and stuff because I've got the phone turned that way. No, I'm just, it's in selfie mode. You never seen a selfie? That's the question. JT, how do you like being a stay-at-home dad? I love it. I love it. I just want to make sure that as long as I'm at home, I can still pull in an income for my family. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my wife, we don't trust any of these daycares.
No, I've worked with some of my kids in daycares, and like they're just not nice some of the time.
Yeah, they're mean, they're dirty, they'll feed your kids the shittiest food you could imagine. Some of them take inappropriate pictures of kids and don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
And then some of them are just on their phones and they don't see that some kid is biting another kid 30 times, and the kid comes home with 30 bite marks on him. This didn't happen to my son, but you've seen these things on the news, and I'm like, man, why would I take my son to be around, and then he picks up all this nonsense. He learns how to bite people. He learns how to eat junk. He learns how to be mean from these people. Like,
yeah.
Why would I want to send my son to a place to learn all that stuff when he could be at home with his dad, and we're outside, we're playing, we're doing fun activities, we're painting, we're drawing, we're learning. He's got ABC Mouse on his iPad. We got him. I mean, the kid's set, man.
And like I get it, because I bet you the workers are stressed. It's a hard job. Like,
it's no excuse though.
Yes, no, it's no excuse. I get why things happen, but it's no excuse. That's why we're choosing to keep him home. Like, I just have seen too much or heard too much, and I just would feel horrible if something happened to him when we did send him, when we didn't have to. And daycare's so expensive anyways. Like, you basically have one person just working to send him.
Yeah, you're saving. We're saving money. My son is protected. He's happy, healthy. He's eating carnivore. I know that he's not just zoning out, doing nothing. He's either playing or he's learning. Yeah, it's a great thing to be a stay-at-home dad, and I'm very blessed for that opportunity. And I'm still bringing in income. I'm YouTubing. I'm on eBay. So there's still ways that I think stay-at-home parents can bring in an income for a family. And maybe we'll do a video on that sometime. Help other families bring in an income. Because I'm just, I've always made money. I've always worked, and I've just always had cash. And it's nice to keep making money even when you're not technically clocking into some job every day, at 8 a.m. or something.
And honestly, I feel like we shouldn't have to work every single day. Like, part of, too, like, him staying home is to get his dream and to get successful with what he's doing. And then you don't have to work every day necessarily. You
got to work for yourself before you work for someone else.
Yeah, I want to teach William to have that motivation and drive to do something. And because, too, like, when you work all that time, like, I feel like you increase your stress in your life. And so if you can decrease that in some way, I think that's, I don't know. Everybody's got different perspectives. Some people would probably say, nah, I just want to do my 8 to 4 job. And I get that. Like, that's what everybody else has done.
And that's fine. When you got a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 4 or whatever.
That you love. Yeah, you can.
Well, that's fine. But I'm saying sometimes that's nice too, because then when you just are an employee, you get to clock out and you're done for the day.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about phone calls, emails, taxes.
Right.
Inspections, all sorts of stuff. When you actually own a company, your day is never done. Like, when you're your own boss, an entrepreneur, you're never done. So even though I'm a stay-at-home dad, like, I'm always working, man. I'm always trying to figure out what next video to film, what to feed my son, what to teach my son, what to do with him. What should we list on eBay? Where should we make? You gotta stay grinding out here. I mean, unfortunately, they don't just mail you money. You gotta make it. You gotta earn it. Best way to earn money is to serve people, teach them something, or entertain them. Provide a service for people. That's gonna be. Nancy, you're a stay-at-home mom. Nice. S. McCabe, where are you guys driving to? We're driving to a movie theater in Wisconsin here. The movie theater starts with an M. And a lot of people, when I said that, they're like, are you going to Carrie's movie theater? Are you headed out to Montello?
I mean, I wish I could go there too.
Yeah, unfortunately, no, we're not headed towards to see Carrie and Jen today. Hopefully soon though. We'll have to
I
set
think
something.
around the 4th is when you're planning to go. Because
Yep.
they're having some sort of thing, so.
Yeah, for the Minions.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go out there for the Minions movie. I want to buy the Minion suit. I want to jump around in the Minion suit for all the kids.
Yeah.
Take photos with them.
Yes.
And then the first 50 kids will get in for free on the Minions. But no, unfortunately, we're not going to hang out with Carrie and Jen today at the Montello Theater. We're off to the Mikado Theater in Manitowoc. That's where this volunteer search group is going to be meeting up to look for a missing Wisconsin toddler boy named Elijah Vu. This will be our 3rd time looking for the little boy. His mother dropped him off at the boyfriend's house to make him a man at 3 years old.
The catch is they caught a statement from him that he didn't even want to be with her or something.
Yeah, well, she says they're dating. He says they're not dating.
Like, she's a little delusional.
I think she's just a little dumb.
Yeah.
You know, the guy doesn't want to date you. You say they're dating. He has prior child abuse on his record, and you drop your 3-year-old son off and say make him a man. You are the dumbest broad on planet Earth. Like, I hope I never see Elijah Vu's mom. I ain't gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Because she killed that kid. She dropped him off at a monster's house and said make him a man. Screw you. How about you become a woman and learn some patience, learn some smarts, man. And you know, like, if you can't handle your kids, please don't have them, dear Lord. Or drop them off at a police station or somewhere where they'll be safe, not around you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to look for a missing child, some horrible ratchet lady and her boyfriend. I don't know what they did to Elijah Vu. I don't know where they put him. But eventually, you know, you'd think with all the turkey hunting and deer hunting and people searching and summer, people moving around and fishing and doing things, someone's got to come across this kid's body somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're out looking. And it's one of the things we get to do now that we're on Carnivore. And we're happy, we're healthy, we're energetic. We can give back to families. I can't go out of state and look for kids. But if something happens in Wisconsin, like Elijah Vu or Sade Robinson, we can help. And that's why we made the 2nd channel, The Crime Scene. If you guys don't know, I mentioned it earlier in this stream. We did start a 2nd channel. It's called The Crime Scene. The handle is @CrimeSceneJT. You can add me up. I had 48 subscribers. I'm looking for 2 more. If I can get 2 more subscribers, I can hit 50 today on my 2nd channel. I just started it like a week ago. And it'd be nice to hit 50 subscribers. And that channel is for talking true crime, live streams, for going out looking for missing kids. Like Sade Robinson looking for missing body parts, unfortunately, so you can lay these people to rest. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to make a difference. Trying to convince my wife to come along with me, and sometimes it seems considering then some friend scares her with false info. She's Filipino, so rice is life to her. I actually heard there's a rice shortage going on right now.
It's a perfect time to switch.
I thought to myself, whoa, rice shortage? What rice shortage when you're on Carnivore and you're cooking steaks every night? Who needs rice? JT, I could use some advice on how to create a YouTube channel. I've talked to Carrie. Would you guys help me? Yeah, of course. Alan Tooth. No, yeah, Montello Theater. That's a good guess. Nancy Montello. That's a good guess. Mikado. Mikadow. Mikado Theater. They've been very nice to Elijah Vu's family. They've been letting them come in there every week, every weekend, and host a volunteer group to figure out, you know, they've got a big map and we'll check off where we searched, where we didn't search. That way we don't do things twice. You want to cover as much ground in as little time as possible so you can find this little boy. So the Mikado Theater has been very nice to the Elijah Vu's family. So I wanted to thank the Mikado Theater when I get there. And I wanted to meet Elijah Vu's family and just give them a big hug, let them know, you know, we're Carnivore, we're energetic, and we're here to help. Jen's in there.
Hey, Jen. Welcome.
Jen, Yeah, everybody thinks we were headed towards the Montello Theater, but we're actually going to the Mikado Theater, Jen. They've been hosting the volunteer meetups for looking for this little missing Wisconsin toddler boy, Elijah Vu. His mom and the mom's boyfriend just totally abused this little boy, and they said that he ran away. Nobody believes it. He didn't run away. He didn't get kidnapped.
I think if he ran away, we would have found him by now.
Yeah, my son is more advanced than this little boy because he had autism. So even though William is 2.5 and this boy was 3, William's more advanced than him. And William does not get out of the house. He does not run away. I do not find my son 3 blocks down the road. Yeah. That just doesn't happen. I'm sure it does happen eventually when your kid gets a little older, but not when they're 2.5, 3 years old. So the boyfriend says he got out of the house, he ran away. No, man, you guys killed that little boy and you put his body somewhere, and they won't tell nobody, and it's just, it pisses me off. So we're out here to find justice, Jen. So we're headed to the Mikado Theater to meet up with the family. This is the 3rd search.
I think that, like, if they had actually, like, worked with him on different things and, like, talked to him more and treated him like a normal toddler, like, he probably wouldn't have autism. I'm not saying that
I think they purposely
did, but, or, like, that would have solved everything, but
it's, you can say a kid has autism when you don't teach him anything, when you don't teach him proper words, when you don't teach him how to turn off light switches and on light switches, when you don't change his diaper more than one day, when you don't potty train him. They had him on a bottle still.
Yeah.
And then he went from bottle feeding, he was on a bottle when his mom dropped him off. She said, make him a man, get him off the bottle. So he started making the kid eat pizza and shit right from a bottle. The kid went from a bottle to frozen pizza.
Yeah.
And then he says, well, he keeps overfilling his diaper. Well, first of all, moron, you're supposed to change his diaper more than once a day, you absolute piss-ass moron. You're supposed to change their diapers 3 to 4 times a day, not once. So, of course, even if my son if I only changed his diaper once, of course the diaper would be overfilled. I only changed it once.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. I'm just saying, like, he's like, well, you overfilled his diaper. Yeah, because you only changed him one damn time. You're lazy. And then, you know, they weren't feeding. I'm just sorry. You can tell any kid has got autism if you don't work with them, if you don't teach them anything, if you neglect them and you ignore them and make them stand in the corner. Of course it's going to seem like he's got autism. And of course he's not going to be as developed. Like, my son already sleeps in the bed by himself at 2.5. A big boy bed, not a crib. And he's already being potty trained. Like, he's a smart little dude. Jen, thank you for the $10 donation. Aw, Jen, you little sweet thing, you.
Thank you, Jen.
Jen here with Carrie. Oh, Carrie, love you, buddy.
Hey, Carrie.
Love you guys. Love what you are doing for Elijah. Thank you. Thank you. You know, and I was just telling people, if we want to get carnivore out there more, we have to focus on our passions. And I know we're passionate about carnivore, but to get that passion out there, we have to pursue those other passions. You know, like looking for these little missing boys and girls out here, trying to find these people. And then when people are like, man, how do you got so much energy to run around in the woods all day looking for missing people? Then I say, because I'm on carnivore. And then they're going to say, oh, wow, you know, you're on carnivore? Like, I'm going to do that. I want to be like him. I want to be like her. I want to have more energy to, you know, go fishing or start another YouTube channel or, you know, volunteer at the rescue center or volunteer on a search thing where you're looking for people. Pursue your passions, man, and that's going to help inspire other people to go carnivore when you're so crazy energetic and passionate about life. So love you, Carrie. Love you, Jen. Thank you guys for watching. I love all you guys. Thanks for the donations. We just got out here in Manitowoc. And we're going to roll up to the theater here in about 5 minutes. So I got to go. We're going to meet up with the family. I got some filming to do. And then we're going to go look for Elijah. So wish me luck, you guys. I'll see you guys on the other channel. It's The Crime Scene is the channel name. And if you want the handle, it's at Crime Scene JT. I will see you guys there. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Let's go.